Welcome to Free Favor. This is our daily devotional. I'm Luke and Breedlove, and this is my buddy Marcus. Marcus summoned the Holy Book of Knowledge. Marcus, open the Holy Book of Knowledge to Psalms 37, verse 3 through 5. Verse 3 through 5 reads, "Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will do this." Of course, that sounds pretty easy, right? Trust in the Lord, and He'll give you the desires of your heart. If it's that simple, why don't most of us do it? Well, I'll tell you why you don't do it. You've been told not to. You've been taught to rely on self. You've been taught to rely on work and duties. You've been taught to do things that didn't feel right in order to gain the desires of your heart. But His promise clearly states that if you desire something, trusting Him to provide it for you. That's it. There's no big secret. There's no big to-do. There's no big wow. It's that simple. It is literally that simple. You want a better marriage? Introduce God, and guess what will happen? If you desire to have a better marriage, a better relationship with your children, a better relationship with your mother, turn it over to God and you will be given that desire. It is that simple. It's not that hard. But we're taught that in order to gain the desire of a woman or your wife or your girlfriend, you got to go out and you got to buy a big diamond ring. You got to go out and you got to spend money on things that you don't need. The world will tell you, in order to live a joyous life, that you have to do it with worldly things. I'm here to tell you that the Bible states, in order to have a joyous life, you simply have to turn those things over to God. Now, there's been an attack on God for the last probably 100 years. They have steadily removed Him from everything. And then we wonder why we live in the society that we live in today. A society where people who seemingly have a lot are still unhappy. It's because they're missing that one important piece. They're missing the God piece. Can you imagine how great life would be if any time you encountered something that seemed like it may be too big for you to handle, you could just push a button and God would fix it? Can you imagine how easy life would be if you never had to worry about paying a bill? If you never had to worry about arguing with your spouse? If you never had to worry about the safety of your children? Just push the God button. That simple. Well, that button lives here, lives within you. Are you pushing it, or do you try to rely on the world to provide you with these things? I'm willing to bet you rely on the world. Life is very easy if you use the tools that He's provided you to have the desires of your heart. Rely on Him and He will provide it. That's His promise. It's not my promise. I don't have to live up to that standard. He does. And He's told you that He's willing to do it. You don't have to believe me. Try it. Give it a shot. What do you have to lose? I promise you, if you give your life over to Him, He will impact it in a way that you've never thought was possible. Live the life that He's ordained for you and have joy. Marcus, take us out.